Does your kid walk around saying things like, I hate my life, I hate you, you guys don't love me, this is the worst, and they seem to have like a reflexive negativity or general malaise that is worrying as a parent? So this is actually a common theme among PDA children and teens, and while we obviously want to take seriously if they're truly distressed, we also want to be really objective and pan out and observe it as data of underlying nervous system activation and them not necessarily emotionally meaning what they're saying every time, right? But our natural reaction is to get worried and to rationalize, convince, try and support them. But in doing so, we have expectations for how they'll respond, and we're trying to control the situation, and they're perceiving threat in their amygdala because loss of autonomy and equality, and therefore threat, and then they keep saying it, right? And this happens to me. Like with my son, he's in a phase of special interests with football. And part of what motivates him to go to school is social engagement and football at recess. Yesterday, he said, I don't think we're going to be able to play football anymore because my friend said we're not doing it anymore. And he was upset, and he was kind of like, this sucks, etc. And my instinct was to try and convince him it wasn't going to be as bad as it was, to try and problem solve, to come up with solutions. But in doing so, I would entrench his dysregulation. So I have the practice of leaning in to those uncomfortable moments of like, yeah, sometimes life is really hard, or that's really too bad, I'm so sorry you feel that way. Or yeah, sometimes if it's the case of him criticizing me, I might say, yeah, sometimes mommy doesn't know what to do. I love you, but sometimes I make mistakes, and I get that. It's hard to be raised by a person like me, right? And in those last cases, I'm actually like intentionally putting myself below him to preempt the threat response. And so if we can lean into and relax into naming and validating whatever it is that they're saying, it often reduces the activation, which is what we're observing in these PDA kids and their nervous systems. It also will make you feel better because you'll realize you're actually a good parent, and some of this is just indicators of what's going on inside their body and neuroception.